What's the chance that's getting a bit of this, a bit of this? Okay, welcome back to another video. This video, we're talking about the summer that Hikaru died, and we're talking about episode 8. So, in this episode, basically, like, Yoshiki is still experiencing all these, like, poltergeists, but I wouldn't even say they're poltergeists. I would say, like, they're demons, ghosts, and all these kind of things. And I think he's really become comfortable with the idea that Hikaru will never be the same Hikaru, but he has settled for accepting that he will be okay with this new version of Hikaru, and he wants to love him and be together, all these kind of things. And long story short, the last episode, spoilers, honey. So the last episode, their friend, this girl, she basically, I don't know her name, but she basically like found out Hikaru's secret, and she can see ghosts. Like ever since she was younger, she can see ghosts and spirits and all these kind of things. And she thinks Hikaru, what she knows, well, I don't know. I think she still is a little confused. I think she needs a little convincing or needs more proof to see that Hikaru is definitely possessed. I feel like she does know. She's just like hiding it. And Yoshiki is like, it's giving Yoshiki is like, girl, Hikaru, if she find her girl, we're gonna do this murder together. Well, not. I mean, I feel like I don't know. Yoshiki kind of don't have like no moral compass when it comes to Hikaru. Like it's like, yeah, what you're doing is fucked up, but like I love you too much to really hold you to the fire or hold you accountable for the actions that you're doing. Like you're just a monster. Like it's like sometimes he has self realization like this is just a fantasy, this will never be, and then or on and banking on the promise that the demon or alien or whatever that's inside Hikaru won't, kill him, because Hikaru has technically proved on multiple occasions that, he would not murder Yoshiki for whatever reason. Okay, so especially Yoshiki now having the most vital part of Hikaru inside his, pocket, where now that when Yoshiki is trying to, when Hikaru is trying to kill a monster, like Yoshiki can't, Hikaru can't even finish, because he's now so much weaker. So that brings me to question two, like, what if Hikaru wants to turn on Yoshiki and just kill him? Can he just take that part of himself back and become 100% whole and still do what he's supposed to do? Or, like, what happens? Um, I think that perspective is so interesting. I think they're getting so much cuter with these panels and like bringing the anime to life and really having canon boyfriends between Hikaru and Yoshiki. I think the horror elements are there. I think it's very scary. Um, I can compare it to shows like Uzumaki. And what was the other one? It's another show by the same writer, Uzumaki, that's on Netflix. You can check it out. I'll probably add it in here later. But yeah, I think the stuff like footsies and them holding each other hand or running together, I think all that kind of stuff is cute. But it's like the underlying plot is what's getting me. So I don't know. How do y'all feel? Like, do y'all want Yoshiki and Hikaru to make it? Because I feel like it's pulling on my gay heartstrings, but it's like it's not good for Yoshiki. But at the same time, I feel like if I love somebody so much and I really want to be with them, I understand. That's the type of pain that you can't never understand. And then Yoshiki runs into the guy who has like been running around this whole episode, and there's speculation that he's queer too, and he's experienced the same type of love, because the guy already immediately knew that Yoshiki came into contact with the alien or the monster. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have a proper terminology. I promise by the next video I'm going to have the proper terminology, because they explained the demon and all that stuff that's on top of the hill, and why they did sacrifices, and how the old lady lost her sister and all that kind of stuff, and how Hikaru was rude. Now I'm really spoiling episode 8, but how he was rude to the lady, and understanding the myth and all that kind of stuff, and understanding where the alien or demon or whatever inside Hikaru became, that. So I think this story is very interesting. And I can't wait to finish seeing it unravel. I know that episode either 8 or 9 is not coming out this week, which is got me on the floor boohooing crying, because I have to see my favorite BL couple. Um, Now, Yoshiki and Hikaru have been confirmed by the author of, or the creator of the summer that Hikaru died, but they don't want it to be known as a yoi or a BL because they don't want to take away from the horror elements of the show. Um, well, it's kind of hard when you're. Well, I don't want to say that. I feel like the animation. I just feel like it's the same thing. Like it can be horror, and still have two characters who are deeply in love with each other. Like I don't. It can still be horror. I don't think it's technically a BL just because fans notice, a love story between two guys. It is what it is. I'll be back to add my finishing thoughts at the end.